Hi, welcome to Tuesdays with Trossel. I, Michelle Trossel, will attempt to share some professional learning tidbits for teachers in about 2 minutes. Episode 3, how do I find the reading level of my students? With the beginning of the school year here or just around the corner in so many places, I'm getting this question a lot. And I usually answer this question with another question, which is, what do you mean by reading level? And how will that help you teach your students? Are you trying to figure out which predictable or leveled text to use for guided reading? Do you have one of those programs that has like A books and B books and C books? Hold on a minute. Stop. Just stop what you're doing right now. If you haven't yet seen this video on YouTube, Allison Clark's What's Wrong with Predictable or Repetitive Text. If you haven't seen it, go watch it right now. It's amazing. I'll wait. Okay, now that you're back and you've seen what these texts look like to our students, let's go on, because I don't really think that you're asking about a reading level. I think your question really is, how do I know what my students know about reading and what they need to know next in order to grow as confident and capable readers? Well, that question takes us right back to the simple view of reading. It does. I love how everything comes back to the simple view of reading. It tells us that reading comprehension is the product of word recognition times language comprehension. I have found that it's most valuable for me to start looking at that word recognition and what students know about how to read words on a page. The key to this is having a scope and sequence. If you don't have a scope and sequence for your core program, or you don't have a core program, or your scope and sequence isn't very clear, there are plenty that you can find out there. Here's an example from the University of Florida Literacy Institute. 95% Group has a great scope and sequence. Louisa Moat's book, Speech to Print 3rd edition, has an amazing scope and sequence. Find one of those scope and sequences. Figure out what your students already know, where they need to go next, and teach them that. All right, I could go for hours on this, but I only have 2 minutes and I'm already over. So thanks for spending some time with me today. Find me at Trossel Michelle on Twitter.